Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on another video of mine. As always, it is very much appreciated. If you're new here, hi there, welcome. My name is Rosie. I love doing natural hair videos. All my old time subbies, thank you so much for joining me once again. Now in today's video, I wanted to go ahead and do a length check video. This has been a very highly requested video, so I wanted to go ahead and provide that for you. And also I'm gonna go ahead and just take a moment as well and just talk about my personal experience the last 3.5 years here on my natural hair journey, and just what I highly recommend to help you stay encouraged in your journey. Now, before we get started, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you hit that notification bell. That way you are always notified when I upload a new video. And of course, if you enjoy content like this, please take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. It does help my channel out so much. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for those who are new here to my channel, I'll go ahead and just do a brief background on when I started my natural hair journey. I went ahead and I decided back in February of 2017 that I wanted to go ahead and go completely natural. The best approach for me that I thought at the time was the best approach was to actually transition to natural. So that's exactly what I did. I started my journey in February of 2017 and I actually transitioned for a full year, and I went ahead and I did the big chop in February of 2018. Now I chose to transition just because it was the best thing for me. You know, at the time I just kind of, I knew that this journey was going to be a lot. I knew that it was going to take a lot of me. And I think the most important thing for me is that I just wanted to make sure that I really felt comfortable as I navigate through this journey. And I thought that transitioning really gave me that option. And so I decided to just transition. Originally I said that I would transition for about 2 years, just because when I started off my journey, I did have a lot of hair. I did have my hair was pretty long. I mean, it was damaged, but it was long. So I just kind of struggled with letting go of all that hair all at once. So I just thought that transitioning was the best option for me. You know, when it comes to transitioning, it's a very tedious process just because, you're dealing with the two different textures. You're not really sure what it is that you're doing. And, it can become quite difficult, especially on wash day, just because, you do deal with a lot of tangles. You are more prone to breakage because, the two textures, so your hair is fragile. So it's really a lot. But I think for me, during that first year that I was transitioning, I really wanted to focus on just trying to continue to keep my hair growing and continue to stay consistent, and more importantly, cut off the hair as the months went by. So I would do like several big chops. I did several big chops during my year of transitioning, just to kind of slowly let go of the hair. And that's something that I always encourage you guys, for those that are transitioning, unfortunately, there's really no way to revive that hair, and you really have to part ways with the hair. And I think doing small little mini big chops really helped me kind of just get comfortable and get into that mindset of letting it go. And then in February of 2018, once I hit my 1-year anniversary, I personally just felt a lot comfortable about the growth that I obtained. And, with the big chop, it's not something that I planned. I knew that it was something that I was going to eventually do, but I didn't want to plan it. I just kind of wanted to just, ride the wave, and just whenever it felt right to do it, then I was going to go ahead and do it. And I felt comfortable hitting the 1 year, and I felt I was kind of like amazed with the amount of growth that I got within that 1 year, but staying consistent definitely helped with that. So I went ahead and I did the big chop, and it's been great ever since. You know, I get a lot of questions on Instagram, and I really enjoy hearing from you guys, and just, I love it when you guys reach out to me and share to me your experience, which I think it's really great just to us connect and for me to just better guide you. But one of the questions that I get a lot on Instagram is just, you know, how were you able to really grow out your hair? Just because I do a lot of comparison photos to just better show you guys that, listen, I understand what you guys are going through. I've definitely been there. But, you know, it's always the same answer, and that's just staying consistent, staying really consistent and holding yourself accountable. And it's week after week after week after week that you have to be in there doing your wash hair regimen and caring for your hair. And if you stay consistent, it definitely will happen. I mean, I tell you guys all the time, if I did it, no excuse why you can't either. So you just have to be able to just stay organized, outline your wash day routine, get a calendar, write things down. That's the same thing that I did. And it really helped me stay on point and stay consistent. And it really helped me stay disciplined with my journey. And it's how I've been able to really grow out my hair. When it comes to comparison photos, as you guys see on my page on Instagram, I do tons of those just to, you know, encourage you guys and keep you motivated in your journey. But I tell you guys all the time, I really think that, you know, what really helped me was, you know, I used to do comparison photos, and this was way before, you know, I started my page. I actually did the comparison photos just for myself to just kind of keep me motivated. And I would take a picture from, you know, the beginning of the year, and then I would compare it 6 months later, and, you know, still looking like a hot mess. But I was seeing the growth and being able to see my hard work. And it's like, wow, like you're 6 months into this and look how much growth you've gotten. Just imagine what your hair is going to look like a year from now. And just, you know, thinking that way and doing the comparison photos for myself, that's really what just kind of kept me motivated and kept me grounded and kept me consistent in my journey. So I really encourage you guys to do the comparison photos, because they really do make a difference. Because I know sometimes we'll, like, you know, we look at our hair every day, and, you know, sometimes you may feel like you're not growing your hair, or your hair is not making any progress, when in reality it really is. And I think that's where comparison photos come into play to really help you see that. You know, when it comes to my wash day schedule, that's every Sunday. So every Sunday I call it self-care Sunday. Sundays are the days for me to wash my hair. Technically, you know, I've been working from home the majority of this year. So, you know, honestly, I can really wash my hair any day of the week since I'm home a lot more. But I still choose Sunday as my wash day, just because that's really the day for me to just kind of like dedicate to my hair, uninterrupted, chilling, just doing me, washing my hair, listening to music and stuff like that. And I tell you guys all the time that it's really important for you to have a wash day schedule, outline it. We all got phones, it has a calendar, use it, sis. And outlined every step that you are going to take with your hair, starting with pre-poo, washing, conditioning, deep conditioning, and then styling your hair, moisturizing, styling it, all that good stuff. But I know for me, when I started, I did outline what it is that I was going to do on wash day, just because, you know, this was new for me, and I really didn't used to take care of my hair. You know, I used to rely on going to the salon every week to get a wash and set. You know, sometimes it would be twice a week when I wanted to be extra. To me, you know, this was a whole new thing, and I think it really helps when you outline it so you can visually see like, oh, okay, this is what my wash day routine is going to consist of. These are the steps that I really need to take, and these are the steps that I need to be consistent with to get where I need to get with my hair. I also recommend journaling your natural hair journey. That's something that I did, and being 3 years into my journey, I love going back to my old journal posts and just kind of reading how I felt at the time about my hair, and just how much growth that I have obtained over the last 3 years. And I'm not talking just about length, you know, mentally as well, has just been a really great experience. And I feel like I've really grown internally due to my journey, and I feel really grateful for that because, you know, it started off as hair, but it's become something much more. It's been a lot about self-love and putting myself first and prioritizing myself and always making sure that I am good. All right, so to do this length check, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and pull down on a curl. I'll go ahead and stand up. I am sitting, so you guys can see where that curl stretches to. I don't have a measuring tape, and honestly, I feel like I would need help with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take this curl right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and just pull it down. So it just falls right there, right at bra strap length. Okay, it'll shrink back up, but let me go ahead and take another one from this side. See where this one falls at. All right, so looks like it's pretty much the same at bra strap length. Now I know my hair is not all, let me just take this one, let me see. All right, this one is a little bit shorter, but I know that my hair is not all the same length. My hair does have a little bit of layer, as you guys can see, but I definitely don't mind that. I mean, I really like the shape of it and how it's been growing out. So yeah, and also I really don't have any desire to straighten my hair ever again. So, you know, having my hair all the same length, that's not really important. As long as it just flows nicely and it looks good and it has a shape that I like, then I'm definitely okay with it. I just, you know, I let it do its thing. But yeah, I have no desire to straighten my hair, so, you know, having it the same length is not really important. I tell you guys this all the time, you know, especially if you are transitioning any type of, well, excuse me, let me just say straightening your hair and flat ironing is definitely a no while you're transitioning. I do not recommend it at all. You're just gonna go ahead and set yourself back. I feel like that's been another thing that has been really beneficial in my journey, is that I gave up heat completely. You know, the only type of heat that I do is, you know, when I'm deep conditioning, and I do use heat to stretch out my curls, but I always use low heat, and that's very, very minimal. But yeah, you know, flat ironing and straightening it straight, I gave up all of that. I'm just not interested in it. And, you know, even more so, you know, if you're transitioning, you know, your hair is very fragile. So that's really not a time for you to do that. You know, once you're fully natural and you do want to straighten your hair, absolutely, you do have that option. I always tell you guys, you know, do your research. You know, there are definitely tons of other beauties who rock their natural hair and they go back to straight and then they can revert their curls back. You know, they've been doing it for a while, so they're definitely knowledgeable when it comes to that process. So I always recommend you guys to check out these videos, do your own personal research before you make that kind of move. Just because, you know, personally for me, this was a lot of work. And, you know, having a setback like that due to heat damage because I want to get straight hair or because I want to have straight hair is definitely not worth it for me. Yeah, so I would say that my hair is at bra strap length, I would say it. This piece is a little bit shorter, but I'll take this one. Let me get up. That one's a little bit shorter too. So I would say that my hair is at bra strap length. That one falls there. Yeah, so I definitely want to continue to grow out my hair. I would like it to, I want to hit waist length or close to it, or we'll see how I feel. But, you know, overall, I'm really happy with the health of my hair. That's the most important thing. I'm so happy with the health of my hair and how it's been blooming. And, you know, I'm going to continue to care for it, continue to do my wash day routine, moisturize at night, do my daily scalp massages, deep condition with heat every week. and just care for it and show it love and continue to watch it bloom. So I really hope that this video was beneficial, just kind of give you an insight of just my natural hair journey, things that have been working for me, and of course, things that I will continue to incorporate to reach my hair length goal. Now, I do have other videos here on my channel talking more about my natural hair journey, transitioning to natural, just going more in depth about my journey and the steps that I took, and just kind of explaining my overall process and how I came up with my hair regimen. So I'll go ahead and outline those videos down below. If you are transitioning, if you are new to your journey, if you are thinking about going natural, I definitely encourage you, I highly recommend for you to check out my videos. I share a lot of knowledge about my personal experience to better help guide you in your journey. So yes, I'll definitely link those videos down below, so check them out. All right, guys, that is the end of this video. I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Love to have you a part of the family. You guys be well, take good care of yourself, be safe, and of course, I will see you in my next video. Mwah.